Good morning everyone, this is Shayla and welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to do a video showing you this journal I made for a private swap. And I used 3 paper bags again, and the bags measure about 4.5 by 8.5. And I bought them at I believe it was not Hobby Lobby, but Micheals, and the brand is Celebrated bags. These are some smaller bags, so I used 3 of those. I used some tissue paper. I used bits and pieces. I don't really have any like paper pad that I used. I just used some scraps that I had around, trying to use up my extras. And so I created some tags and a whole bunch of things for this journal, but this is for a private swap with a good friend, Linda, and this won't be uploaded until she receives this. So anyway, let's get started. So I have some charms here, and these charms I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And there's a couple like coin charms on here. This really cool key. And then this little charm says kindness. I have some brads that I've used throughout the journal, and those came from, I believe I got those at I want to say, I think I bought those at Tuesday Morning. Yes, I believe I got a whole pack at Tuesday Morning. I used some gears, which you can get at Hobby Lobby or Micheals. I used some cutout gears that I did on my Cricut, and I used black cardstock, and then I have some of this wax, metallic wax, and these are really cool. And I got these at Micheals and the discount section. I use that a lot now. So I use some of that. I used some tissue paper that I had on hand. And I just tore off a piece of tissue paper, glued it down. Then I inked it a little bit. I got a couple pieces of washi. Then this nameplate, those I actually got at a Hobby Lobby. And then I just took a piece of burlap for the spine. Here's a look at that tissue paper again, and I just inked it. This little handle here, that actually came from Hobby Lobby, and where the wood section is, where the wood burning things are, they have hinges and things. That's where I found this. And I just got an elastic, little piece of elastic cord for the closure. Alright, so let's go inside. So on the front pocket here, I made a pocket, and I embellished. This is actually, if I can grab them really quick, I don't think I have them out. But I think it was at the Restore. They had a whole bunch of packages of these clear plastic pockets that have a sticky back. So I used that on the front and back cover. Then I just embellished it a little bit. And then I made some tags. And these images I just printed off online. You just have to put in the search engine. You can't even talk. Just steampunk images. That's what I did. I used some stamps, and these stamps also came from Tuesday Morning. It was a pack of 3 different ones. I typed this out online on my computer and printed it out. Here I got a tiny Tim Holtz paper clip just to clip this little tag. This flag also came from the package of these brads. There was like 4 different ones. This one has a little key on it. And then of course I cut out a couple tabs with my tab maker. And I coffee dyed the pages and inked the edges like I usually do. Here I have like a little coin, and I added a little pin here and a couple gears. Another stamp. This stamp image is different. It came on another. Someone gave me some stamps, and this is one of them. Some feathers. Here's a just a three-dimensional sticker. And I added this key. I used a couple of paper flowers here with a little gem. Here in the middle, I just tied off some gears. There's 2 signatures in this book I forgot to mention. 2 signatures, and I believe there is 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 pages. Total. Alright. So here I have a pocket, and this is actually an ATC card that someone sent me, and I just added some burlap behind it. And then I made these tags here. This tag here is actually a journaling card that I folded one side down to make a little tuck spot, and then I made this tag to fit in there, and then I added another one of my tabs. This is a flag that I created myself, and then this I just made like a little ticket to tuck in there. Here I cut out this part here, I cut out on my Cricut, and I used that wax to, and then I added this gem trim, I guess you call it. This is like a little spot to like journal or add things to it. I also cut this image off on my Cricut and just added some this is almost like that cheesecloth, which is behind a lot of stuff, but it's actually old vintage bandage that I found at a like a yard sale or something. There's another stamped image from that 3 set that I got from Tuesday morning. Excuse me. Here's a vintage button. Here's some more of that bandage. Here's a pair of glasses I cut out. Here I made a pocket and put some burlap and some cut out pieces, and I'm not going to open this because I don't want to untie it, but it's just a piece of paper to journal on, and I added, if you can see that, a little collage on the inside, and I added a little key. This white thing is actually from a vintage sewing kit that I found. There was a whole package of these. Not actually sure what they used them for, but that's that. Here's another tag I made. I used a journaling card where I roughed up the edges. I added cardstock to the back, and then I made this little collage at the corner. Now on this side there's another pocket, because this is the only thing I didn't do was make long tags. I didn't do that on here where you could put a tag inside the bag, but I didn't do that with this journal. Here I made another pocket and a couple more tags. And like I said, all these images I found online. This is another tab that I made with one of those flags from that kit. And then a little tag here with the paper clip. And then here I made a little pocket down here and a stamped. And I made this little tag that tucks down in there. And then I wrote just ride. Here I have this paper clip that someone sent me, and I just added the bandage. Oops, I'm not even in frame, sorry. I just added that bandage material. I added this key and then a couple of gears and coin. I wish I knew where I got these coins. I know someone sent me some, but I wish I could find some more. I'm almost out. Here's little collages I did here. These cutouts someone had gifted me, so I add them here. This is the third stamp from that set that I got from Tuesday morning. Three-dimensional stickers. Now these three-dimensional stickers here and here and the other one were gifted to me, so I can't really tell you where they came from. But yeah. So here in this middle I added keys to the strings, and then here I added another key over here. And then I just made a couple of collages here. This here and here is actually page tabs that someone gifted me. I just cut off a piece and I made the flag behind it, and then I made just a little collage. This is one of those Tim Holtz people that comes in that kit. Here I cut out these keys with my Cricut, and I just made a little collage here. And then the last page I just made this collage with this three-dimensional clock. And here is another, the last pocket that I just did a little collage here, and this came from someone actually gifted this to me, and then I made these tags. This is actually one of those journaling tags. I just cut it down so that it could fit in the pocket. And this is another image that I got off online. And then here is the little, I just used the elastic, and that's the back, and that's it. So that's this little journal. I mean, it's not that big of a journal, but I tried to stuff a lot of items in there. And then I also put in a whole bunch of stuff. I like to give, you know, extras. And here is what that gear piece looked like in the book before I added the wax. But I put in a whole bunch of stuff to go along with the journal. They can use it in the journal, or they can use it to make something else. Alright. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. And hit that, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload again. And I hope you're, wherever you are, you're staying nice and cool. It's been really hot here in North Carolina, but I'd rather have the heat than the cold. Any day, anytime. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.